searching. I'm looking for someone to give about me. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking for someone to give about me. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking for someone to give about me. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking for someone to give about me. It's from the love that's in me. I love the love. I am so grateful for the enemy, but yet they still attack me with the envy. They're trying to clog my drain, leave me empty. They say I'm honored every week. I say humbled and grateful. Not here we let the church say. I'm on the road, but they
just can't take them. Whoa, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Grand Rising.
Yes,
Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Chicago Community Activism Podcast. I'm your host, Sista Afrika, and I'm so grateful to be here. A little bit about the show. This show was intended for us to support those that are doing work in the community, those that are of our community, those that sacrifice, those that get it, those that understand that it takes all of us to make things happen for the betterment for the world, for all of us. And so I'm so excited that a lot of the guests that I have, they are just in tune, they get it, they understand, and not only do they have their jobs, but they have their jobs. We're going to get into that. This show was created by none other than BG. For those who don't know, that is the amazing Brian Gorman.
Woo.
Interesting. Yesterday, we were at an event, and it was hard to introduce him to people because I said, well, how much time y'all got? Because we will be there till today, and this was yesterday, because our brother Brian does so much in so many industries, on so many fronts, for so many people. Shout out to Brian Gorman. He is the founder and pioneer. He has been doing this work for a very long time, and he has mentored me. You know, and it's interesting, although he's younger than me, he's my big brother. You understand? And I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
That part.
Thank you so much. This show is dedicated to those ancestors, those that put in the work, those whose names some we don't even know. We don't even know. But they did the work for us to sit in rooms like these today. They may not have understood or known what a podcast was. We're going all the way back. But they did the work, and they understood that a day like today would come, and that people would be in rooms. People would have desires of their hearts to do work. I want to dedicate it also to my parents. I'm so grateful to have come from people that have liberation theology, that have love for humanity, that are civic-minded, that are organizers and activists and educators. My parents, June Porter, is 90 years young, and she was born on Juneteenth. So I grew up understanding culture. I grew up celebrating holidays that made sense for us. You understand me? Not there's no random, oh, it's a holiday. No, what is it? And I grew up really understanding people because my parents were such great people. And my mother is the active member, has been a past president of the oldest civic federated women's club of America. The name of it is the Alfreda Wells Civic Duster Club. This is an organization that preserves the life and legacy of the Ida B. Wells. And she has been involved with this organization over 60 years. You understand me? Some people ain't been active for nothing for 6 days. So I'm grateful that my mother has done so much. And so the apple don't fall too far from the tree, family. I'm doing exactly as I'm supposed to because my teachers were so intelligent and they were the example for me. My father, the late, great Reverend Dr. Kwame John Porter, the first SCLC chapter president for the Dr. King, of which yesterday was the anniversary of Dr. King's assassination. Listen, can't make it up, family. Everything happens on God's timing. And my father was an educator, a pastor, a professor, an activist, an organizer. You understand me? He connected people, brought Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover together in his church in Inglewood. I mean, created the peace movement, was very, very early on with stopping rapists from coming to our neighborhoods and violence. So I'm grateful to be here today. Without further ado, we have a lot of great things happening in our community. This show was again intended so that when we get off the air, we can go and get into the community. We can get busy and get down and help people that have organizations. If you have an organization, you need our support. You need volunteers. You want donations. Tap in with us. That's what we're here for. This platform is for you. If you want to be a guest, tap in. Our guest today is no stranger to community. Our guest has a saying and a business and a presence called Command the Room.
Yes.
And she does just that. She has a testimony. People tell me that you can't have a testimony without having been tested. This queen we met so many years ago, and we just jailed. You ever meet somebody and you feel like you don't know them forever? Well, when I first met the queen, I said, wow. Her spirit spoke before I even had a conversation with her. I said, Queen, you are beautiful. And I had a sticker, and I gave it to her, and she put it on her car. And it said, you are beautiful. Without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to talk to a real one. Once you all welcome, Queen Peggy Riggins. What's happening, Queen?
I'm going to take you on the road with me because I was like, Africa going to be like, Peggy, what's going on with you? I didn't get my coffee. So I'm like, oh, I got to be on point. I have my dress. I said, what my coffee? I said, nah, this show got to go on. And now I don't need no coffee. When I hear about the stories of my ancestors and making me feel like I am the answer to what they were praying for.
Come on.
And I need people to know that they already did the heavy lifting. Woo. All I got to do is just show up.
Show up.
And so that's how you command.
Command.
You just show up.
Come on and show up.
You're not too little. You're not too big. You are enough. And that's what people miss. They walk in the room, they got to have it all together. And if they don't have it all together, then they're quiet Africa.
Yeah.
But no, you've got to be bold. You've got to be bold. Yes.
You know what's interesting about what you're saying?
You got to be bold. And
Listen.
You walk in there, God gave you a masterpiece.
My brother, Amikai,
Mm-hmm.
I got in the car with him, and he was playing the song by Desiree. And it is exactly what you just said. It was one of the favorite songs of the Prince ICL that you were just talking about.
So
the
veg.
founder of So Veg.
So
and it's called Gotta Be.
Come on, bring
everything you
bring
just
them
said.
Bring
them in the room. Oh, Abba was the man.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, who are you and what do you do, Queen?
I'm Dr. Peggy Riggins.
Hey!
I'm a registered pharmacist.
Come on.
A newly kidney coach.
Come on.
And commander at Command That Room workshops.
Come on.
And best of all, I'm a child of God.
You better tell them.
And best of all, at the end of the day, I'm going to say that again. A child of the Most High. And I'm out here doing the work.
Now, what does that look like for you?
The work looks like for me is that no weapons formed against me shall prosper. And I am out here to give some new information that has not been told. We know to eat better.
Come on.
Can't tell you that no more.
Come on.
We know you need to move your body. I'm not going to tell you that no more. But I can hear him say, just tell them to drink some water.
Come on.
Just tell them to take a glass of water. Drink from the well.
Come on. Come on.
But not any kind of water. It's got to be the best water.
Mm-hmm.
So love your kidneys.
Look at her. Look at her.
Oh, I came prepared for the queen today.
Now, what made you get into this work?
I was driving past some water. And on the other side of the water, it was COVID. And they were building a dialysis center. Mm-hmm. And so I just had chills. And so, my story is that I had the 26-day coma.
Come on.
And I woke up to win. Queen, I don't know why hurt people hurt, but woke people win.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to wake people up. I got to let you know that you win. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Mm-hmm. But when you invest in you and command you,
come on,
it's a win.
It's a win.
And so that's how I got started. I'm like, they in COVID, they building a dialysis center.
Keep building.
Didn't stop production for COVID. And so I put it two together and I just said, what can I say? I've been telling my brothers and sisters ever since I was a pharmacist, 30 years at Walgreens, the corner of happy and healthy. trusted since 1901. I was there for 30 years. I couldn't get anybody to put the pork chops down. I'm not saying anything, telling you what to eat and what not to eat, but I would say, can we take the fat back out the greens? Can we replace it with something?
On.
And it was just like a battle and a battle. And I didn't come here to battle with anybody.
No.
I came to tell them that I have a solution.
Come on.
If you drink more water, your whole life will change.
Just by drinking water. Now, you have such a strong presence.
This little organ here needs the water.
You have such a strong presence.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I've always enjoyed being with you.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, you really do.
All right.
And it's like some people, you see them and you see them. You don't even have to say a lot, but when you do, that's just like a double whammy.
All right.
How did you get into spaces like this to even talk about this?
You mentioned your parents, and kudos to your parents, but mine are gone. But my daddy always taught us, in a time of peace, prepare for the war.
Come on.
And that's the life we live. You met my brother.
Oh, yes. I love
good
him.
brother.
Amazing.
And we're out here living the lives of true kings and queens.
Come on. Yes,
true.
You are. Yes, you are.
You can say you're a king, you can say you're a queen, but you have to live the life. You got to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Come on.
That's why you get to command the room. It's nothing that you say. It's your heart, and your heart will go before you, and people will hear you.
Come on.
So when you say I walk in the room and my presence, it's because I'm saying something that people can understand and hear. And so people who are supposed to take care of us, I'm not bashing anybody, but they're not giving my people the information that they need to really get healthy.
Why do you think that is?
I just think they have been so used to just giving us information the way they think we can get it, and then not going to our culture. That's why it's a kidney party. It's not a health fair. And it's because my culture, Black and brown communities that I've served for years, like to party. Okay, so give me the information the way I want it. Every other culture, they get their information given to them the way they can receive it. And so at the party, we've got alkaline water, coconut water, mango water, and it is home to the tiki bar, but it's no 1800, it's no Jack Daniels. But what it is smoothies and juices. And then what happens? Oh, we got the DJ playing and we're having a good time and we got lays on. We look like water's falling, like we're right in Hawaii. And then I say, can I take your blood pressure? I only want one biomarker. I don't want a whole lot of noise going on. One thing, 80% of people who are in dialysis have hypertension. So if 80% of my people have hypertension and they go into dialysis and you're building them in a community, let's have a conversation with my people about hypertension. It's not rocket science. I can manage, and the team, pharmacists, doctors, everyone.
Listen, when you said so much, I got to go back. I asked you a question. Why do you think that is, that people that have knowledge, information, understanding, don't give it back out? The Bible says who much is given, much is required. So there's a requirement when you have understanding, when you have things. You know, I also understand that.
I'm getting excited.
Me, listen, I love my sisters and my brother so much so that when I have anything, I want for my sister and my brother what I have. So it is in me to just give it. But whether it's information, it's a product, it's a service. This is what I've learned. Let me give it to you, Queen.
Yeah, but we've been so conditioned that we have been silenced for so long. And I want to tell all my people that's listening, it's not your fault.
Come on.
There's education and resources that they don't even pour into our communities.
True.
I know exactly what I'm talking about because I travel from schools as far as the suburbs and all the way down to the Gold Coast. Yes. And they're drinking water. They have backpacks.
Come on.
They have water with their names on it. They're doing it a little different. And so can I bring that a little bit to my community? Can I share the information? Yeah, I'm a pharmacist, but I got to be in the community.
Who inspired you?
Oh, baby, let me tell you. You talking about Bryant? We'll be here till the next day.
Come on.
My mom was one who you would love.
Oh yeah.
She pushed you in a way you didn't even know you was pushed.
I love it. I love
She
it.
she was a quiet storm.
Come on.
But she knew when you were going that way, some kind of way. She had
Bring
a way
it
to
back.
let you
Come
know
on.
when to go.
Come on.
So I tell you, I've traveled. You can't get any better information than from me when you talk about health. I'm a pharmacist. I can talk about medication. I'm a community activist, just like you.
Come on.
And I can give it to you just the way it needs to be done. And I want to say this, and it's a disclaimer. I'm a pharmacist. This is for information only, educational purposes. But in this great country we call America, where people come by boat, by plane, they come by car, they walk, and some crawl and go through barbed wire just to get to America for a better day. Then we are here. We've seen them solve a problem. They're not solving the problem in my community, and they know they can. And the problem in my community is, can we dress up the soul food? Can we make it healthier? Can you educate me? Can you put some food in my community that's good for my body? They have the resources, and we watched a couple of months ago them solve a problem. And I don't have to go into it. But people were displaced, and now they're not displaced. So I say to you today, on this show, if this is the best, this is a home run for me. You have got to give yourself yourself before you give yourself away. You are your medicine. It's not the doctor. It's not the pharmacist. You have to make a decision that you're going to take care of your temple. See, it's your body, but it's his temple. And you make a decision on what you put in your body, and not in a pill. There's nothing in a pill. Do not discern that a pill in a bottle is more powerful than you. Go command.
Listen, this woman, I can't even get to the questions fast enough. She's
sorry.
already, it's good. She's already answering the question before I can get to the next one. You talk about commanding a room. I have seen this queen speak at so many events, so many places, and you have such a presence. This show is all about community. If you could define community, what does community mean to you?
I want to take you back to my community, Inglewood.
Inglewood?
And I look at the young mothers, and I see them, and I say, man, I didn't have to do that. There were my neighbors who were fighting over who would get my son off the bus. I could go and live and do what I want.
Love that.
Today, where are the neighbors?
Come on. Do we even know our neighbors?
This is what I'm
talking
saying.
about people that live directly next door.
And don't get me into equity and equality. That's why our neighborhoods are breaking down. That's why the neighbors are not where the neighbors should be, because it's designed to fool us. But not on my watch. We're going to bring that community back. And these young girls with young children, they're doing their best. And we're talking about them. We're downing them. We're not lifting them up. But they don't have what I had. I had a community. My son has a village. He's 40 today. Dr. Reginald Riggins. Let me
shout out to the son.
And I told him this, and he knows for sure. Don't ever forget where you came from.
Don't ever forget.
I don't care where you go, good or bad. Take God with you.
Don't ever forget.
Do not forget where you came from.
Thank you for your definition on community.
That's community. Community, we are community. And then we sit back and watch TV. You can't handle the heat, turn the TV off, and then stop God.
Get out the kitchen.
And then go talk to a neighbors. I know I have 100 people who I have a list. Miss Jones, now how you doing, baby?
Come on.
I said, now if I go to that refrigerator, am I gonna find some food?
Anything live?
Because they're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you. It's for me to know. That I can, whatever it is. They can't. And so we're having a kidney party. My thing is getting transportation. They want to come, but can they come? Can they get there? I want to have resources so I can bring them into the community to the event.
Come on.
That's why a lot of our events is say, oh, nobody comes. No, they want to come, but they need transportation.
Yes, they need a way to get there.
Some of them have walkers. Some of them have it's not conducive for everybody to get there.
No.
But not on my watch, baby. They coming. Because I'm going to pick them up. Hello. I'm here, Miss Jones. Miss Williams, I'm here to pick you up. And they be, baby, I'm ready. But I want to say this.
Yes.
I know you got a question.
Come on.
But I want to say this. At the end of the day, what happened to us? What happened to us? There should be millions of Africans. There should be millions of Peggy
Come
Riggins
on.
who get it.
Come on.
You can say one thing, but people watch your actions.
Come on.
What's your bio? Your real bio is how many people you lift up with you.
Come on. Teach.
That's
Teach
the
now.
bio.
That's it.
And you know, they say all that stuff, all those things. Thank you very much. But you said good things about me. But my work, I said, work while it is day. For when night cometh, no man
No
worketh.
man working. Come on.
So I'm working. You catch me if you can. I'm gonna save some kidneys. I'm gonna do exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm on a mission. It's very clear.
Look, speaking of doing exactly what you came here to do, if you could collaborate with anybody, who is that and what does that look like? Because this show is also about making connections happen. It may be somebody that you have wanted to work with. What does it look like for you?
I sat outside that S2 grill yesterday. I was an hour early. I was there yesterday. I wanted to meet some people. I did my research. I knew who was going to be in the room. And I was very strategic.
Come in the room.
You see me moving and this, but I'm very strategic on who I took a picture with. Oh, by the way, I took some good pictures of you too.
Great.
I got you. If you haven't checked, I got you on my page, baby. Yeah, when they said it's all about Africa, yes, that you put that together. The whole room lit up. I appreciate everything you do. From my heart to yours.
Thank you, Queen.
We need more of you.
We need more of us.
And if I'm on your team, don't leave me, okay?
Oh, you
take me where you going.
10 toes
So can
down.
we save some kidneys?
We're gonna save some kidneys.
Kidney coach in the house.
What does it look like? Who do you want to collaborate with?
I want to collaborate with people who have diabetes and hypertension.
Okay.
Because if you go to a dialysis center with me, Queen,
okay,
the people will say the same thing at dialysis. I wish I had taken better care of myself when I had the chance.
Okay.
I have 401ks. I got pensions. I can't even spend my golden years because I'm here 2-3 times a week on dialysis. I'm not playing with you. And they tell me this, the pace bus can't be late. The machine can't break down. The technician cannot not show up because then I won't see tomorrow. So I don't have time to play games with nobody. I don't have time to negotiate with you whether you're going to eat clean eating and put the best water in your body and exercise. Those games are over. I've got a community of people who this has to work.
Listen, you done talked about a lot of things today, but I would be remiss if we did not talk about your story. I need you to break it down because some people may not understand commanding the room and how you got a personal understanding of why commanding that room is so real.
All right.
Please, Queen, let's not hold back today.
All right.
There's somebody watching and listening that wants to understand.
Yes.
Let's free somebody.
Well, let me take you to your living room. There, I'm told I was found unresponsive. And my liver enzymes showed that I could have been there for up to 3 days. My neighbors kept going to the management saying, we haven't seen Peggy. It's not like her. She hasn't moved her car. And her car is kind of parked in somebody else's park. So she would have come and moved her car. Mm-hmm. So please open her doors. And it took them 2 days to open the door. There they found me on the floor. I present at the ER unresponsive in a diabetic coma. And the moral of that part of the story is love your neighbors. Because my neighbors knew that they were ready to take the hinges off the door, which leads me to you got to find your people. Come on. Not the people who say they want to help you, but the people who are helping you. Because you can't be ignorant to the tricks of the enemy. He'll have your friends looking like your enemies. Woo. And he'll have your enemies looking like your friends. So that's the first part of the story. Yes. Let's get to the end, to the good part. Queen. Come on. I sat in that coma for 26 days. They told my son, if I made it to the morning, I would never have a memory. That's why we go back 20 years. 20 years, I can tell you about every step of our journey. Woo. So who tells that to the son? My son said, that's what you say, but I know a man. Hey. And I'm going to make that closet my prayer closet. That's in my mother's closet. And I'm going to talk to him. Come on. And see what he says. So after 26 days, something amazing happened. I woke up. But I woke up to win. Come on. See, I was asleep. So my story is for you. Yes. A miracle.
Miracle.
And in the word, it says, look for miracles, signs, and wonders. So if you think that you can't get healthy today, I'm here to tell you, all you got to do is do the correct things. And so if you want to get the correct things, then you want to listen to me.
Listen, we see you, Mama Africa. We love you, Queen. Harriet Greenfield, thank you for tuning in with us and being live with us today. Your testimony is so strong.
Ain't it?
It's so strong.
Yeah.
Thank God you said some powerful things.
Yeah.
Having a good neighbor.
Yes.
Being neighborly.
My neighbor was ready to
take the hinges off the door.
And then they just came on and did it. And came on and opened the door and found me unresponsive. And let me tell you, I got one more piece.
Let's go. Come on.
I met the doctor who gave me a diagnosis of not being here tomorrow. He said, you were the sickest, one of the sickest patients in my 30 years that I seen come through this ER. I've never seen anything like it. But the moral of his story is, you got to be a celebrity. And I said, yes, I am. Why
you better tell him.
He said, I've never in 30 years seen that many people come to see
you somebody. Better tell him.
He said, usually the first couple of days, they'll come.
A couple, right, more. Mm-hmm.
He said, it seemed like yours got more intense, more intense. He said, they never left you alone. For 24 hours a day, you were never left alone for 26 days. That's what the doctor told me. He said, whatever you know upstairs, keep knowing them.
That's love. That's community.
He said you were the sickest
patient.
With you.
While you there, we on the outside.
So why can I not share this information? This is not. Do not conclude that a pill dissolving in your mouth is more powerful than people who are trying to love them. We're trying to love you, and you won't let us love you.
Listen,
okay. Yes,
this queen.
Command that room. Step up to your mic.
When we first met,
impact.
This whole thing just turned all the way around.
Yes.
You know the song, all the way turned out. We were so turned. If you ever see us out in public, we got a reason to dance. You hear me? Yes. They say David danced. Woo. If you ever see us out in public,
Africa, I'm so happy.
We got a reason to dance. When you see us happy, celebrating, embracing, hugging, loving, laughing, we got a reason. You hear me?
And one of the reasons, if I have to drop the mic, don't take it personal.
Don't ever do it.
Don't take people who don't hear you, don't get you, don't feel you, trying to throw shade, that nice, nasty.
Ooh.
Just don't take it personal.
Don't.
Because if you do, it throws you off your path. I'm on a straight path. And all thy ways acknowledge him.
How can you
direct your path?
This one here.
All your ways.
We are at time.
Yes.
So I don't want to stop the word of God. They don't get me to do that. But we need people to be able to find you. How can they learn more about this? The Queen get all kind of good stuff. You see this? Look at that. How can they find you?
I want to give out my number.
Yes, that's good.
It's 773-661.
861.
861. Give it to me.
2559.
Give it to me.
773. This is Dr. Peggy Riggins. 773-861-2559.
On Facebook, Peggy Riggins.
Facebook, Peggy Riggins, Peggyrigins. Listen, the Queen gave her testimony today, and she's a prayer warrior, and she got prayer warriors. She got a village. She got a community. This is all about community. Listen, she got a testimony that's so strong because she's been through the test. I'm so grateful to know her. Thank you for being here. We want to say a special thank you to Brian Gorman, Diversity, Brownfield Podcast Studios, the Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum, TREC, that's TRECC, TREC Foundation, nephew on the boards, the engineer today, Brian Rilla and Rilla Noise, our previous guest and our guest today, everybody that has chosen to tune in with us, that rock with us, those that share it, we want to say thank you. Yes. Those that want to be a guest, tap in with us, we got you. However we can support you and your program, your work that you're doing in the community, that's what this is about. Live with Sista Afrika, Chicago Community Activism Podcast. Thank you. Woo!
Searching. I'm searching. I'm looking for someone to give. I am so grateful for the enemy, but yet they still attack me with the envy. They're trying to clog my drain, leave me empty. They say I'm honored every week. I say humbled and grateful, not to feel weak. Let the church speak.